Hello and welcome to October, everyone. We made it, spooky season. It is my prime time as a tarot reader, as my husband asks me, hey, you're a little bit like Lee Greenwood on the 4th of July, right? So I'm really excited about October. I got a lot of fun things coming up. And here is a reading for the month of October, and also more specifically, the new moon that is coming up Wednesday, October 2nd. This is a reading for all signs. A mantra for you is what I'd like you to take from this. Just a simple phrase to help you keep things in perspective as we go through this new moon cycle that starts on Wednesday in the sign of Libra. All right, so the message for all of us for the month of October, however, this is for everybody, including myself, is Coyote. And this is about making bold decisions. And I'll read from the guidebook. This is Animal Magic, by the way, by Esther Sanchez. And Coyote's mantra is, I adapt to change, I am fearless. And just a few things from the guidebook that I really like. If Coyote has sauntered into your reading today, it might be time to build up your courage and confront what is scaring you. Maybe you're at a crossroads, unsure of which direction to take. Follow Coyote's lead. Consider your options, then boldly make a decision and stick to it without second guessing yourself. Be bold, be fearless when you're making your decisions this month. It really is about not looking back, but moving forward. That's what I think about when I think about courage and boldness. You cannot see what's in front of you if you've never experienced it, because our brains only can rely on what we know. So creating a better future for ourselves, not based on our old patterns, is really hard to visualize because we've never lived it. So sometimes you just got to be brave and cut something off or start something new or move in a different direction. And this is the month to do it according to the cards. All right, thank you, Coyote. Just one last look. I love the pinks in that card. It's beautiful. All right, let's move into the different signs. All right, Libra, we'll start with you since it's your season. Your card is Attract Through Glow. Your mantra is, the more I cultivate my inner power, the more I am able to attract. The more I cultivate my inner power, the more I am able to attract. And Libras, with this card, Attract Through Glow, it really is about shining your light, and it becomes a magnet for things that are on your level. This is a law of attraction kind of a card. And the brighter you shine, the brighter your life feels and looks, and as well as the experiences and the people surrounding you. Like attracts like. What do you want in your life? Become that first. Become that first. All right, so now we're going to go into Scorpio. Scorpio? Oh, I love this. You are about to shine. Your new moon mantra is, you are about to shine. And I really think it could be as simple as, I am about to shine. Or if you need this, I give myself permission to shine. I give myself permission to shine. This really is about a period of having gone through a lot of things in preparation for a bigger, more expansive chapter in your life, opening up, that you've kind of done the work. And now it's just a waiting period to have some of that integrate so that you can move on into your fuller, more magical potential. How's that? You are about to shine. I give myself permission to shine, Scorpios. All right, let's go with Sagittarius. What is your card? Ooh, this is exciting. Better than you can imagine. My future is better than I can imagine. This is a card about fostering optimism, really feeling into the future, not as a catastrophe, but as something so beautiful that not even you could imagine how lovely it will be. And I have experienced this. It is not wishful thinking. It really is true. I am creating a future that's even better than I can imagine. Whatever version of that you want. I am creating a future that is even better than I can imagine. It sounds wonderful, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorns, let's get to you. Quantum jump. You're about to make a huge, huge timeline, like just closing a gap on something that you're catching up. Your mind is finally catching up to where your subconscious is. Like your conscious mind is catching up to this work that has been going on quietly in the back of your mind, probably detoxing from old thoughts and old limitations. And you're going to look back and be like, I can't believe it's only been a month since blank, because I feel like a completely different human being. I always say permission, because I think a lot of this is just sort of letting go of the old rules that we have. So I give myself permission to move forward at a rapid pace, or I'm evolving rapidly. I'm evolving rapidly. I give myself permission to grow quickly. Pick whichever one works for you. But just know that this new moon is bringing in a period of really rapid, intense growth, to where things that you wanted inside of yourself, the way that you react to things, they're just changing very quickly and catching up with where you want to be. I do love that for you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Action leads to success. All right, don't wait for it. You have to take the first step here. My actions create my success. My actions create my success. You want something? You got to go do it. This is not sometimes there's literally a card in here that says open to receive. And that is not a card of action. That is a card of letting go, release, surrender. This is a card of doing, taking the first step, knowing that if you do something about it, it will change. My actions lead to my success is your mantra for this new moon on Wednesday. All right. What's next? We have Pisces. Oh, this is beautiful. Prayer answered. I always love this card. It's so sweet and soft, and it feels genuine. If there's something sincere that's living in your heart that really wants to be actualized, this is a time to sit with it. And I think it depends on your belief system, so I won't use the word prayer because I know it's loaded in your mantra, but how about the things I truly want to happen are coming to fruition? The things I truly want to happen are coming to fruition. The desires of my heart are manifesting. Either one of those. The desires of my heart are manifesting. Either way, it's an answer to a prayer. And to me, prayer is really a sincere desire that lives inside of us. All right. Well, let's see. Who do we have after Pisces? We have Aries. Aries, the illusion. All right. This new moon is helping you really pierce through some old thinking, some old behaviors, some old patterns that have kept you in a mode of feeling trapped, feeling like there's no way out. That is the illusion that you are separate from life, that life doesn't care about you, that things happen, that everything is random. Everything is here for you and your growth. It doesn't mean it feels good. It doesn't mean there won't be obstacles. In fact, pain is one of the most effective ways of growing us emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. It doesn't mean you can't do hard things. So I'm actually going to say this for you. I can do hard things. Thank you, Glennon Doyle, for that. So this is not my mantra. I want to give credit where it's due. But I think it's a perfect mantra for the illusion. I can do hard things. It's an illusion that you cannot. You are capable. That's another one I want to say. I am capable. I am capable is a great antidote when you're coming out of the illusion that you're not in control of your own life, because you are. Now, you're not in control of the things that happen around you. You are in control of you and your reactions I am capable. You always were. You always were. All right, Aries. Let's see. We've got Taurus is next. Oh, this is perfect for Taurus. Self-worth, self-love, self-value, self-respect. Look how sweet that little pig is. By the way, I'm pulling from the Animal Apothecary deck, in case anyone cares and you've listened this far and you're not a Taurus. Tauruses, it really is about loving yourself. This new moon, this cycle. About taking good care of yourself, treating yourself as if you would treat others, being soft and compassionate with that inner voice. I am open to the love that I give. Wait, hold on. Sorry, Tauruses. I'm trying to say something to the effect of the amount of love I give away to others is the same amount I'm open to receiving. There we go. Thank you, words. I am open to receiving the same amount of love that I give away. Or just simply, I am open to love. I'm open to all forms of love. Take your pick. Next, we have Gemini. Gemini. All right, you're ready to move on. Shake, release, heal, move on. Shake, release, heal, move on. Whatever's been bothering you, it literally is like that Taylor Swift song, Shake It Off. It can be about physical movement and how, when we're in the final stages of like getting rid of old karma, getting rid of old behaviors, beliefs, moving through trauma, right? Putting it to bed, transforming it. Some of it lives in our muscle memory, literally in our cells, and we have to use somatic, which is physical movement, to have that final push because the head's on board, but the nervous system still carries it, right? And the nervous system is what moves our bodies. And being able to literally shake or dance or run or exercise or yoga or walk or do jumping jacks or a pogo stick or a jump rope or a trampoline or swimming, or rollerblading, roller skating, mosh pit, you name it. Just move it out of your body and you're going to transform yourself. It's going to finally be out of your nervous system. That trigger is on its way out because you've done the work, and this is just the final stage. So your mantra is shake, release, heal, move on. I shake, release, heal, and I move on. There's nothing I can do to improve upon the phrase on this card. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. See, here's that other card I was talking about. This is about you letting go, surrender to receive. This is about trusting that wherever you are is the perfect place. So this new moon is teaching you acceptance. Acceptance. Pushing and forcing is not going to help the issue. And so this one is actually another easy mantra. I surrender to receive. I surrender to receive. I hope you receive lots of goodness. Lots of goodness. Leos, haha, that's me. Face your fear. Face your fear. This is a story about not letting fear drive your decisions, but instead pulling it out, looking at it, examining it, and saying, okay, you're not as scary as I thought. You're not scary at all, in fact. And I believe it's Byron Katie who wrote a book and has a system called The Work. And she talks about the fact that, it's almost like she can go in your mind and look, and where you see snakes, she sees a rope. But part of it is when we avoid facing them, they have so much more control over us. When we just pull them to the surface and look at them, that snake does become a rope. It's not real. It's imagined. It's been placed there, and it no longer needs to have control over us. So I really think our mantra this month, Leos, is I face my fears with courage. Think about that coyote. I face my fears with boldness. I move forward by addressing my fears. All right, we have Virgos, and this is the final one. Oh, this is a sweet one. Almost there. This is about not giving up. This is about knowing that you've had to go through all of these chapters, all of this time period, that whatever this thing is that has to do with your purpose and your mission, usually it's pretty deep, that you can feel it's like almost on the tip of your tongue, that you've been waiting to kind of quote unquote figure out for a long time. It's there and you're very close to finding it in a way that clicks with your life and where you are now. And so what I want you to remember is you're at the perfect place. You don't need to be any further back, any further forward. Like, you need to be exactly where you are. And so I want your mantra to be, I'm exactly where I need to be. And you're almost there at a big pivotal moment in your life. Almost there. I'm exactly where I need to be. Might be just a few more things that need to get in alignment so that you can move forward with ease and flow. I'm exactly where I need to be, Virgos. All right. Thank you all for joining me. Don't forget, the overall card is Coyote. I am bold and fearless. Enjoy the new moon, enjoy the new cycle. And don't forget to go to amberambrose.com for all of your readings and to check out the private events I've got going on. Not private, sorry, public events. And if you do want to hire me for a private event, I'm open, but just not for the month of October because I'm booked, which is awesome. Yay! Have a great month. See you guys in a couple weeks.